Welcome back. Today we're in the southwestern US at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. In this Lounge Showdown Phoenix edition, we're comparing 4 premium airport lounges head to head. We'll cover the American Express Centurion Lounge, the Chase Sapphire Lounge, Delta SkyClub, and one of the Escape Lounges. So how do these lounges stack up against each other, and what do you need to get into each one? Come join us as we explore these lounges and share what you need to know before your next flight out of Phoenix. Welcome to Travel at Random. We're Ryan and Trevor. This channel started out of a love of travel. We're here to share unbiased and self-funded trip reports, hotel and flight reviews, and travel advice. We hope we inspire your next getaway. We have dozens of videos, so for even more content, check out the playlist in the description and browse the channel. If you enjoy the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content. You can also check out our channel memberships here and on Patreon for even more content. Thank you for watching. Now let's head to the airport. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, code PHX, is the 12th busiest airport in the United States with over 51 million passengers in 2025, just behind Seattle-Tacoma. There are 2 terminals, number 3 and number 4, which are not connected airside, but are connected by the SkyTrain. Terminal 3 is home to Delta, United, Frontier, and Alaska Airlines. Phoenix Sky Harbor is an American Airlines hub, as well as a large base for Southwest. Both operate out of Terminal 4, so that's where we'll start today. The American Express Centurion Lounge is located next to gate B21 in Terminal 4. This location is co-located with an American Express Escape Lounge, and the two share a single entrance. The Centurion Lounge is an American Express branded club. To get in, you must have an eligible American Express credit card and same-day airline ticket. Eligible American Express cards include the business and personal versions of the Centurion and Platinum cards. You can also enter if you have the Delta Reserve American Express card, but only when flying with Delta. With the Platinum and Reserve cards, if you spend at least $75,000 on your card in the previous calendar year, you will get 2 free guests. If you haven't hit that threshold, guests are $50 apiece. As a co-located lounge, the check-in process is a little different. You will queue for an agent downstairs who gives you a card to show at the entrance upstairs. Once you've gone into one of the lounges, you cannot exit and enter the other lounge. This Centurion Lounge is open daily from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. The layout of this lounge is a little quirky and fairly small considering it just opened in 2024. The main bar is in the center of the lounge. There are a few seats at the bar and each have their own power outlet, which is handy. All alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks are free in Centurion lounges. Food is buffet style. During our visit, breakfast was being served and it was a decent array of items, although the club was very busy and things disappeared about as quickly as they came out. There were standard breakfast items like pastries, fruit, and some hot dishes. This lounge has 2 self-service coffee stations with tea, water, and a bottle filler. This lounge is broken up into 4 areas. The 2 areas near the entrance have chairs and low tables. A dining area is around the bar and the buffet, and there's an additional dining area in the far back. But because of how the spaces are broken up and the low ceilings, this lounge feels small and crowded. There is also a small reserve section for Centurion cardholders. The bathrooms here were comically small, and there was a line for the single toilet stall most of the time we were here. There are no showers. This lounge does offer some good views of the B gates. It is on the 2nd floor and has windows along 2 of the sides. There's complimentary Wi-Fi, and the access codes are available throughout the lounge. The speeds were very fast. This lounge was very busy during our visit, but it was a Friday morning on a holiday weekend. We were able to find a seat quickly, but it might have just been luck of the draw. Overall, this club is quite small at just 5,000 square feet and lacks some of the higher-end amenities you'll find at other Centurion lounges. For example, there's no barista coffee bar here. Alright, let's step out and head over to our next lounge here in Terminal 4, the Chase Sapphire Lounge. The Sapphire Lounge is located by gate D11 in Terminal 4. This is closer to the southwest gates. D is pretty far from the rest of the terminal, so if you're looking to visit this one, check the amount of time it will take you to get here before you go. To access a Chase Sapphire Lounge, you'll need a Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card. If you have a priority pass through a non-Chase card, you are allowed 1 complimentary visit per year. There weren't listed time restrictions, but if it's busy, the priority will be given to those with Chase cards. You can pay for a $100 day pass. Both of these methods are space dependent, and if the lounge is busy, they will turn you away. This lounge is open from 4:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. daily. The lounge was very busy when we arrived, and there was a wait to get in. Since the lounge is open to the terminal, we were able to get a pretty good look at it. There is a bar, most drinks are free, and there are premium options available for a fee. The food here is served from an Airstream trailer, and there is also a small buffet inside. This lounge features coffee from the local brand Press Coffee, and even a cold brew tap. This is a small lounge at just 3,500 square feet, and you'll find it hard to get into without a wait. Most of the seating is actually in the terminal in a faux outdoor patio. There are 2 private bathrooms in here, but no showers. There are decent views out the windows onto the tarmac. There's complimentary Wi-Fi here, and the speeds were also good. Here's the big problem with this lounge. It's very small. We guessed that there will always be a wait to get into this one. Since this lounge is open to the terminal, it's not very private and feels more like a nice airport restaurant than a traditional lounge. We wouldn't call this one very premium. Alright, next we're going to head over to Terminal 3 and check out the last 2 lounges, starting with the Delta SkyClub. The Delta SkyClub is located near Gate F8 in Terminal 3. There are a few ways to access the Delta SkyClub. Passengers who are traveling on a Delta One ticket can access the SkyClub. One big note, domestic first-class tickets do not get access. Also, the Delta-branded Platinum American Express card does not provide access. The American Express Platinum card and Delta Reserve card will get you a limited number of entries based on your card. You can remove this limit by spending $75,000 a year, however, there are no free guests. The American Express Delta Reserve card does give you 4 guest passes once a year. You can also access the club with an American Express Centurion card. If you don't have an American Express card, you can access the Delta SkyClub with a membership. Currently, only Delta Elite Medallion members can buy SkyClub membership, and memberships are available as individual or executive memberships. The latter allows 2 complimentary guests. Memberships can be purchased with money or Sky Miles. Delta has fairly complex entry rules, so always check their SkyClub page on delta.com if you need more clarification. This lounge is open from 4:45 a.m. to 12:15 a.m. daily. On the far end of the lounge is a full-service bar offering complimentary beer, wine, and spirits, with premium selections available for a fee. Drinks in the SkyClub can be paid for with Sky Miles. On the opposite end of the lounge is a buffet with a mix of hot and cold items. We were here during the change from breakfast to lunch, and while not extensive, there were plenty of items to choose from. Past the buffet is a self-service soda fountain and water bottle filler. To the right of the buffet is a coffee and tea station. This features both drip coffee and self-service espresso machines. This SkyClub fits in with the design of Delta's newer clubs. There's a good amount of comfy lounge seating when you enter, and a large space in the center of the club with a mix of seating types. The restrooms here are good size, clean, and modern, but there are no showers here. The windows here look out behind the terminal, so not much to see. There is Wi-Fi available, which is free and fast. Like all the other lounges today, this one was also very busy, but the size and setup made it feel a bit more spacious. We were able to find seats quickly. The lounge is very pretty with lots of woodwork and art. At 7,500 square feet, it was the largest by a significant margin. So let's head out to our last stop and check out the American Express Escape Lounge. There are 2 escape lounges at Sky Harbor, one in Terminal 4, next to Gate B21 in the Centurion Lounge, and this one in Terminal 3. This lounge is in the central building just after security. Access is granted to American Express Platinum or Centurion cardholders. Delta Reserve card members can access the lounge when flying on a same-day Delta flight. This is also a Priority Pass lounge. You can buy a day pass for $45 per person in advance or $60 at the door. This lounge is open from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. In what appears to be a theme today, this lounge was completely full and had a waiting list to get in. But like the Sapphire Lounge, the lounge is very open to the terminal, so while we weren't able to get in, we did get a good peek at what's inside. There's the central bar, which has complimentary wine, spirits, and beer. Higher-end drinks are available for purchase. There's a buffet with hot and cold items, and you can find the menu on the lounge website. The capacity for this lounge is just 100 people, and there are a few varieties of seats. According to reviews, there's a single, one-user-at-a-time bathroom and no showers here. There are no views except into the interior of the terminal building. Wi-Fi is available, but we weren't able to test the speeds. Like the other credit card lounges, this one was very busy with a wait to get in. It is larger than the Sapphire Lounge at 4,500 square feet. Alright, so now that we've gone through all 4 lounges, what do we think? All of these lounges offer a space to relax before or between your flights, get some work done, and grab some food and drinks. There are a lot of similarities, including hot and cold food options, bars featuring free cocktails, beer and wine, comfy seating, free Wi-Fi, and bathrooms. But which lounge was our favorite? Well, the Delta SkyClub is our pick. This space was really nicely laid out. The food and drinks were good, and it was a calm place to relax before a flight. The lounge just feels so much more spacious than the others. We can't pick a least favorite since the Chase Sapphire Lounge and Terminal 4 escape lounges were too busy to enter, but from what we've read, these lounges always have a queue. But tell us what you think. If you've been to these clubs, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Also, do you like seeing these airport lounge tours? Let us know if you'd like to see even more of this type of content. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content. On to the next adventure.